Hello folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Now I'm just going to stop old James there and say that in this video my stutter is rather bad, so I apologise if I'm struggling to get my words out in this video. So that's also in all the other ones. So I'm going to let old James carry on now. Now, on the full driver's eye view of the NYMR live stream, you will have noticed that by the time we got down to Pickering, the map was glitching quite badly, and by the time we got back up to Grosmont, the map had just entirely disappeared and it didn't want to work. So in that live stream, someone suggested, now I can't remember who it was, but you know who you are, suggested that I used billboard trees instead of the mobile trees. So we are just outside Grosmont Locomotive Depot, as we can see down there, and we are on the bottom of the 1 in 49. So as you can see, we have a lot of trees here. Now these are all the mobile ones, which look rather realistic and they have a lot of detail. But the only downside to using them in the large numbers that I need for this map is that with them being so well detailed and realistic looking, they take quite a lot to load in. And like I say, when there's so many of them, the map just can't handle it. So I'm going to replace all the trees with these, which are billboard trees. Now I have a bit of a variety of them here, and now the difference between the billboard trees and the mobile ones are the billboard ones. Some of them sort of look like cardboard cutouts, with them being like a 4-piece thing almost. Some are more detailed than others, like these ones, which you can see is like a grid almost. But then because they aren't as detailed, the end game should load them a lot better, which means it won't glitch. So basically I'm going to go along the whole route. I think because there's only a small amount here at Grosmont station, I think I'm just going to leave them. But then all the other ones on the route will need replacing because, of course, of them being in large numbers like here, and going down past Abbott's house and Abbott's house cutting, there's a lot of them. And then again through Newtondale Halt, there's a lot of trees too. In fact, these ones here have only just appeared. So I'm going to go through and replace them, and then hopefully it will improve the game when I'm running trains. So hopefully by the time we get down to Pickering at the end of the line, the game won't just decide, hey look, you've had half an hour, I'm going to start messing up now. And also I'm going to redo the track from Goathland station down to around about here, because coming out of the station it's straight, so it'll come about here and then start a turn. And I'm going to add the sand drag, and that was also suggested during the live stream. So basically I'm just going to try to improve the running qualities of the map and improve the scenery, and hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, then we'll have to try something else. So I'll start relaying all these trees, and I'll speak to you soon. So I know that I had gotten bridge 39, so there you go, I've now added bridge 39 in, and the signal's now in the right place. So you can't whine on that I've left bridge number 39 out, because it's here. So then I'm going to redo the track here at Goathland Station. So we can see I've removed the track up to here. So I believe in real life it runs out straight, and then there's the sand drag and all that. So we'll go and check the driver's eye view. Need to add the signal box in here. Might have to scoot this rack over a little bit in order to squeeze it in, or we'll just leave it out. So the track wants to come out straight to about here, and then it can curve around and join back up where bridge number 34 is. So it'll come like straight like this, and it'll curve round, and then run straight up to Goathland. So let's do that then. So we want about let's just save that in case it has a fit and crashes. So let's just check the points are. Right hand side is just after the catch point, which is on the left. Okay, so I'm guessing that there is around about correct. Now I have deleted these trees here, but then because the map's running so slow, it'll take a few minutes before they go. So then we need the catch point. So we'll add the track. Oh no! So we'll add the track straight, and I'll show you how to do a catch point. So what you need some rusty track. I'm just going to do a short little spurt off like that. And then you're going to put a junction lever on, or a switch lever for any American viewers. I'm going to change its name to Goathland Catch. To make that all one word. And usually there is a signal behind it, and if the signal's red, that usually indicates that the point is set to derail the train. If it's green, that usually means it's set so that you can carry on down the line. Let's bring that a bit further down. Oh no, we need to change it back to the usual track. Bring that to about here. Check that it's straight. Then we need to add in the switch over. Like that. Add in another 2 switch levers. Right, we'll add that one in a minute. Check again that that's straight. Need to add the signal. Actually, we'll put it on the left hand side. And then we need to add the sand drag. So what I normally do is I usually use this track up to about just after the frog in the point, so that is the bit where it crosses over. Put in one of them, rotate it so it's on that side, and then we need to add the sand drag. So how far does the sand drag come to? Right. So I usually use the driver's eye view as just sort of a way to gauge where things go and how to do it. And when I'm laying the rack down, when I first start to build the route, I usually use Google Earth for that. About there. No, that's not straight. Now we'll add the really rusty abandoned stuff. I know it's not exactly right, but then it's better than it was before. And we need to add a really old looking buffer stop on the end, like that. I think that's alright. So these rays that we deleted before should disappear. You know, add a signal here too, and looking at this, just need to add one of them. And then just like before, if it's red, it's sending you down the end, and if it's green, it'll be sending you down this way to join back on the rest of the line. Just drag that slightly over. Like that. And that's not too bad anymore. It's now a lot more accurate. Now I don't know about adding the, might as well. So once I find it, I can add it in. I know it's around about here. Here it is. Now because the track's so high up with it going down a rather sharp hill, as we can see from the station that runs downhill, the crossing is sort of underneath the track. Just put it there. That's not too bad, and then what we'll do, it disguise the fact that the tracks, the height of the rails, we'll add one of these in the middle. There we go, so there's the level crossing. So I don't think that's too bad because we've now got the catch point. So this here is usually junction 9. So we'll change that one's name to NYMR number 9. And now number 10 is up here somewhere. So we can't really call that this one here 10 because that'll mean I'll have to go and change the name of every other junction on the line. So we'll just call this one Goathland Sand Drag. There we go. And we'll save it in case it has a fit and decides to crash. And then I'll update you once I've added the track background to here. So I'll see you then. So then I've relayed the track from here up to Goathland. So it used to run here, like this. But then now, as we can see, it runs out straight. We have the catch point and the sand drag and the switch points over. And as you can see, it curves around nice and gently. And then we can see I've added the embankment underneath, which is very good. And we can still see that it's on the 1 in 49 all the way up. So as you can see, it's a fairly steep gradient all the way up on the track. If we come to this end, I've added the Goathland signal box. And then in real life there is a little walkway crossing here, and that is so that the signalman can access either platform, so he can give the driver or the fireman the token so that they can run down to Newtondale Halt and Levisham. Now, Goathland signal box is only small, so I have just used the small one, but it has got the name Goathland on, which is really good. I'm gonna add another station shelter like this one here. I'm gonna add it about here. Or actually I'll probably add it a little further along about here. And I've got to add all the trees in, and you can see I've removed all the I've removed most of the trees that were literally along here, and it was like a block fill of trees, just like it still is here, all the way down. So I've removed quite a lot of them, and I'm gonna add all of the billboard trees in, like these ones here. So hopefully that will improve how the game looks when I'm running trains. So far I've added bridge number 39. I've removed all the trees up here. Relaid the track. And it looks really good. So I'm gonna change the trees up to Goathland Station. So all the trees up to, let's just say where this level crossing is. Add in the wall and the embankment on this side, because there's a wall which holds all the earth back. And then we'll run a train up to Goathland Station. So I'll see you once I've done that. So then folks, I'm just waiting for the 13:45 up to Goathland. And the man in the booking office said that it would be hauled by a class 47. So that sounds like a fun trip. Decided that I'm going to leave the mobile trees here on this side of the river at Grosmont. And I've decided that from the other side of the bridge onwards there'll be mostly mobile trees, but still some mobile ones. So there's the 5 mile speed restriction. So just slow down from that. Page number 35. And now officially on the 149. Just got it, so as you can see, all the ones that I've added. So I've spent a good hour and a half on all the trees. Speed restriction sign outside of goathland, so I'll have to add that later. So there's the distant signal. So if the one at the point is on red, that one would be on yellow to warn the drivers that the next one is on red. You can see that wall that I was on about, so it's still not added the embankment though. That's a job for later on. This is lower down to the 10 speed restriction, which is going to be the same. Crossing. And here we are at Grosmont. Down there. Straight out over the points and down by the sand drive. It's a lot more realistic. So there we have it then, folks. Amazing line between